What's going on, guys? Levi at Old Iron Off-Road. Getting old Yogi packed up, fixing to take it out on its maiden voyage. So while we're loading up the rig, I just actually the rig's pretty much loaded. Thank God we have zero room left in the thing. Just wanted to do a quick tour and then do some footage of driving. We're going to be doing some camping in the Tellico area this weekend. Friday night, Saturday night, head home Sunday. Just a little short jaunt just to kind of see how the systems function and how packing for a weekend's going to go. Maybe even extended stays, just kind of test it out, like I said. But yeah, while we're here and getting everything loaded down, I thought I'd give you guys a proper tour of the rig since it's pretty much all buttoned up now. So first off, we've got the truck on 38s, and if it looks a little squatty in the rear, we're on a pretty steep hill there, so it is kind of an optical illusion to just realize the way it looks in this picture or in the video. But yeah, we do have a ton of gear in the back, so that's definitely contributed. No worries, there are 3/4 ton Chevy springs in the rear. But we'll start with the cab. Nothing super fancy over the top. We've just got a full cage, stock dash. We've got some Corbeau Baja RS seats, factory recovered rear seat, GRC cage legs for the front. Truck is setting on a Dana 60 Kingpin front, a 14 bolt rear, 456 gears, Lockrite or a Spartan locker in the front, and a Detroit in the rear. We've got 44044 Wagoneer springs in the front, full custom suspension, reverse shackle. Let's see, we've got the Daystar bump stops, hydraulic assist. Got a GRC front bumper, the worn 8274 that I repopped and slapped in there. Patagonia Milestar 38s, I think they're 1350 on H2 wheels. GRC rear tire carrier bumper. You can see all the gear. Got a drawer slide out setup that I built instead of buying one. We'll go over more of that when we kind of get where we're going and get unpacked. But right now we're just using a 52 quart cooler. Hopefully in the future we're going to set up for a 100 amp hour battery with a fridge and a slide out 75 quart Dometic fridge. But yeah, so on the GRC bumper, you can see we got the Daymaker reverse lights. 5-gallon jerry cans. These are, I think, Wavians. I can't remember if these are Wavians. They're not the Chinese ones. They're the slightly better. They're not the best. They're the kind of the mid-grade jerry cans. But we got 5 gallons of water, 5 gallons of fuel, 38-inch spare. Got our trasheroo. You pack it in, pack it out. You notice we've got a reverse camera that is connected to the LCD rear view. Got an Asus tablet running Gaia. Pop the hood and kind of give you a tour under the hood too. Nothing super fancy with the engine, just a stock 345. It's been gone through and resealed, fuel injected. We've got the radiator is, I don't know if you can see this little bush in here, is float mounted in the core, so if you get the body in a bind it won't rip your tanks off. Hydro boost set up with the little air cooler, dissipating cooler, what a fin cooler, whatever you want to call it. They actually work pretty good at pulling heat out of the system. So you got our, with the hydro boot or with the hydraulic assist, usually the reservoirs won't hold enough fluid on one side, on one steer into one direction. So you add this little extension that gives a place for the fluid to go. Looks a little redneck, but it's pretty typical. New belts, new hoses. We've got a 100 amp alternator conversion. There's our shunt back to the battery with a 100 amp mega fuse. Yeah, like I said, nothing super over the top fancy, but it's a machine. So that's probably about it for the tour. Like I said, we're gonna do some camping this weekend, see how this thing goes, and hopefully at some point start gearing up to do some cross-country trips, some extended outings, and check out some of the cool places that this country has to show. So yeah, like I said, we'll catch up with you, get you some road footage, and then do a big kind of unpacking and setup when we get where we're going. So enjoy.